No, bro, what up, though?
What's going on, beautiful people and ugly people too? In the Mix Podcast, Fresh Judas. We got our team in here. The what we want to call the It's Our Opinion Podcast brothers is in the building.
Yo.
We got Jay, Stamps, and of course the usual suspect Judas and myself, Fresh. Man, we here. This is a show that's we're gonna do.
I ain't gonna eat the jelly beans to do the show.
Yeah, eat your jelly beans. Jill's been taking edibles all day, so you gotta eat jelly beans.
Yeah. You gotta have appetite.
But we about to entertain y'all, man. So sit back, relax, and come along on this ride with us as we take y'all to a In the Mix Podcast / Barter's Crazy Podcast / Topics and Tequila Podcast journey. Right. So all these great minds together, we about to get y'all some our opinion type / stuff in the mix / stuff. In the Mix Podcast type stuff, and Topics and Tequila and Barter's Crazy Podcast. We here.
So before we get to topics, though, so some things that's going on.
You put these on the echo, it's killing me. It's making me
Oh, because I been gonna put me behind. ADD ass.
I kept hearing myself and kept doubling up.
Yeah, you got
ADHD.
Yeah, that's right.
ADHD ass.
I know. I kept making me stuck.
Whatever. No brain to God signs got nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
Now, some things that's been going on, happening. Let's see. In the news, Wendy Williams. She not doing too good. The media is split. Some people think that this is what she needs and deserves, and some people feel bad for her. Me, I never want to see anyone go through something like this. So, and then not even that. There's certain things that I just don't cross lines, even with my enemies. When our enemies are going through, I pray for them too and say, God, be with them. I want everybody to get grace and mercy because who am I? I don't even deserve it, and I get it. So I don't understand that whole thing about people saying this is what she get and this is what she need. She's just doing the same thing that we all do, same thing we all do in the barbershops and at homes, at family gatherings. Talk about what's going on in the world. Give our opinion. And what could have been that bad because people was paying to watch her.
Yeah.
And watching her show, she had a #1 talk show where she was out. So, hearts out to her. And let's see what else happened.
Hold on, wait a minute before you move forward. Do you believe? Because a lot of people are saying that happened to her because of karma.
So let me say,
how you feel about that?
So I don't believe that, and the reason I say that is because I think things happen, and when things happen, people have to sit down and question some things they did in their life, and see that those choices lead them to that. I don't think karma is so safe because we do things on a daily that karma can really get us if that was the case. You see what I'm saying? If I say, say if I robbed him, stole from him yesterday. So what karma is the next day I get a successful job? Or the next day, I win. I just don't see that. I think that we choose things that happen in life, and some choices that we make take us down roads that we have to take. And some roads are not easy. Yeah. Some roads shouldn't be taken, but we took that road because that road has this in it. This is what we have to deal with. Because I would say the same thing that the blind man said in the Bible. The disciples said about the blind man in the Bible, when he said, "What matter of sin? What type of sin did he do to become born blind?" And God said he didn't do nothing. He was born blind for the purpose of me healing him today.
Yeah.
So, but think about how many people told him he was blind because he was a bad person or he done something to become blind. I have to think about that too because I go through a health journeys. I've had 4 different types of cancer told I had. Mm-hmm. I don't have a kidney now. I'm not saying I'm perfect. Some people confuse me for Jesus, but I'm saying that some people look at my life and say, "What did I do to make God mad?" And I don't look at it like that. I feel like He knows that I was able to handle what I'm going through, or that my story is for someone else. Yeah, I look at it like that.
No, go ahead.
My personal opinion. What up, everybody? I'm Food Stamp from Toppers and Tequila Podcast. I'm chilling with Judas, of course, fresh. Bro J. My personal opinion about Wendy Williams' situation, man. I don't wish nothing bad on nobody either. I totally disagree on the wish of harm, but I think karma comes from people who does shit with the intent. If you did some shit the intent to hurt somebody or hurt somebody's feelings or mess up their life or talk bad about somebody with the intent to hurt, that's karma. Or if you trying to hurt something, doing it with the intent in general. So, is it karma on her? I could say she was doing shit back in the days with the intent to really assassinate people's characters, but she didn't care at the time because she was getting paid.
See, and that's the other thing about that. I can think about the times that I've done something intentionally. And I'm telling you, I didn't get karma yet for it, but I also have improved, and that's something in my life. I don't do those things that I did do back then.
Yeah.
Because I was wanting to get even, get my payback. I'm that person. I don't care. I'm gonna get you. You do something to me, or I like taking people down, bringing people down. I love taking the smartest person that think they're the smartest person in the room and making them know that you're not the smartest person in the room.
Yeah.
I get jollies off of that. I get stiff off of that.
Yeah, but
you get stiff off that.
Yeah, real stiff.
Yeah, but that is a tough situation. But I hope her. Well, we all wish her well. You know what I'm saying? I know, like you said, everybody got half and half. Some people like, man, that's what she get. Some people feel bad for her, but all that we could do is put up in pray for her. You know what I'm saying? Even though we don't mean no malice towards her, I don't want to see her fucking up.
Because my thing is, I just hate that we always these people that blame things for things. We get something else to blame in place of something else instead of just saying that we have actions and we have consequences of our actions. We have a decision. We put this karma here and say karma's doing it. What is karma? Karma is nothing but what is karma? You see what I'm saying?
Karma,
Are we going to say because if karma, because it has to be something that's equal to everybody. People who don't believe in karma and people who don't. What about the person who don't believe in karma? Then is karma affecting them? Because why would karma only affect the people who only believe in karma? I can't believe in karma now because karma is wishy-washy. It's a respectable person. Because it's a respectable person if the karma going to attack Manny because he believe in it. But I don't believe in it. I don't get no karma. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. But karma's good and bad. Though. It ain't just both all bad.
I understand that.
Yeah, for me, I don't believe in karma. I don't even indulge in the karma thing. I just with the wing thing because I heard people say that that's karma because she was in everybody's business, talking about everybody and messing people's lives up and all that stuff. I'm like,
I thought that's what happened when her husband left her. I thought that was her karma.
Right.
So her disease, Alzheimer's, is not something to be playing with and be funny about. That I don't think that's her karma. That's not cool. I know people that was really kind-hearted people that had Alzheimer's, and I'm not going to say they was horrible people. And that's their karma.
Right. And like I was, and with the karma thing, if that's the case, then we all be messed up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If karma was that impactful in somebody's life like that, because I'm just going off what I heard, and I didn't say anything because I want to wait till I get on the air and say everything I need to say. But yeah, that's utterly ridiculous to hear somebody say something about. I mean, it's your opinion. I know it's our opinion. This isn't Fresh and Judas, but still, that's your opinion. My opinion is I don't believe in karma. I don't think it works like that, and I think because I believe in something different, and I believe in Jesus, our Lord and Savior. That's what I believe in. So karma doesn't do anything for me.
Right. But the Bible does say,
but it does. I mean,
that God is not a man, nor the son of man, that he shall repent. Whatever a man reap, that whatever man soweth, that he shall reap. So I definitely believe that you reap what you sow.
Yeah.
But that far as me saying karma, I can't do it. It's like what James said earlier when we were talking about superstitions. How can I believe in superstitions? I can't believe in karma. I just can't.
Mm-hmm. And my thing is, karma is one of them things where I ain't gonna say I don't believe in karma. I just think it depends on the person who's going through it. Mm-hmm. Because I could pay for something my dad did, but my perspective won't allow me to look at it like my dad might have looked at it. Mm-hmm. like I can agree with Judas. Like I've been through so many obstacles in life. I just look at it like God gave me battles He knew I can handle.
Right.
And plus, that's a bigger testimony and something bigger for me to overcome and share my story with people.
But now that you said that, it brought it up to mind. Now you said that you couldn't get karma for something that your dad did.
Yeah.
You look at that. See, you don't call that karma. I'll call that a generational curse.
That's what I think karma.
You see what I'm saying?
That's the cousin of karma.
But that's what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And so generation curse, you can get rid of that.
Yeah, you can get rid of that.
I'm not going to be responsible for anything that my father did because for his sin, I'm not about to pay for my father's sin. I have my own that I have to deal with. So I'm detached from that.
Yeah.
And I think that's a good thing too. We should talk about that one day about fighting generational curses and things that because our granddaddy was a liar.
It's basically about it's like, put it like this. I look at it like this with my family. I come from a family where it's full of players, guys who manipulate, guys who do this, do that. But I felt like I switched it around with me because I started looking at it like I treat you like you treat me.
How long did it take you to do that?
Oh, no. See, I was always that guy from the get-go that was honest and let you know what it is. But I was the forehead kiss nigga. But with my sons, I feel my sons is the next level better than what I am because they more so, I'm going to tell you what it is. Either you choose to deal with it or you don't deal with it. And I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to manipulate you. I'm going to tell you what I want to do. And if you want to do it, you get on this ride. If you don't, you don't. Because that's what I would have chose if I didn't know all the other stuff that I was taught growing up. See, when we talk growing up, it's like, oh, you ain't messing with a whole bunch of girls. You ain't cheating. You ain't doing this. You ain't doing that. So that's all we knew. But now that when I got older and I understand the man I wanted to be and the man I wanted to be around my
You're
sons.
right, because not sleeping with a lot of girls was, they thought you was gay.
Oh, yeah. Look, I had pressure like a motherfucker at an early age. Like, y'all ain't fucking yet. Y'all ain't doing this. But I always understood nobody else could put pressure on me, man. I do stuff on my own accord. I do it when I'm ready to do it. Right. So it's like, even with my sons, when I explained to them about sex, like when we was coming up, it was like, man, you still a virgin? It was so much pressure created on men and women. It was like, you was the weirdo. Yeah. So when I broke down my story with my sons, it was like, dude, honestly, and it's a funny story, but I share with them, I really was that naive that thought like when you lose your virginity, it was gonna be like a parade, or if you was gonna get confetti thrown over you. And niggas was gonna see you in school, be like, man, he the man, and you was gonna get this whole thing.
Glow, like, gonna get glow.
But then when you do it, it's just another day. Now you trying to relive that high again to do it, but it's like, nigga, I could have took my time if I knew. I'm glad I did take my time because I rushed into doing this when it's just like, you nutty.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's it.
Ain't no confetti, niggas. They run up on you with the tattoo or the real alive. That was just it.
But I just want to say that if y'all out there, let us know what your opinion is on do you believe in karma?
Yeah.
And what does karma mean to you?
And I want to say something. I want to say this too. And okay, just to put a little more definition of karma. I know some people believe in karma, some people don't. Yeah. Karma basically is reap what you sow. Basically, it just really mean that. So whether it's the word karma you're using or reap what you sow, did she deserve it or not? That's the whole thing. And I don't, like I say, I don't want nobody. I don't want no harm on her at all. But you got to think about a lot of shit she did. Plus, a lot of shit she did, she was up under the influence too. So that can enhance some of that shit too. So it's like a whole other.
Don't blame that on that drug.
What? It's more than one. It's probably more than one drug.
Oh, okay, because I know that one don't do it.
No, I'm talking about nigga. Ask Judge Matthews. When they was going at it, you ain't hear about him and her going at it?
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. But I don't want to get over that because it's allegedly. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Please use allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. You know what I'm saying?
Because Judge Matthews needs somebody. He do a commercial for Michigan lawyers.
Hey, but Judge Matthews from the D. What up, though, Judge Greg? But what I'm saying though, so, but that's one thing. You know what I'm saying? But the real issue is where you go from here. You know what you gotta do from here. Is she gonna sorrow? What you gonna do?
And like she gonna remember.
I mean, shit, you know, hey, it's damn, that's fucked up. My comeback was like, No, but what else happened on Judas?
Prayers.
Yeah.
Other than that, that's pretty much everything. Yeah, let's go to this topic because the people were somebody already commented. So the topic of the day is up there, y'all. It's
Did you press top? The topic right
you
quick.
press this over my stuff.
What up, Mari? What up, nigga news? What's up, Jake?
Topic of the day. It says, "Man taking money from women." Are we with it now? Now, Marshall, one of my favorite followers are in the group. He watching now, and he would know because he old school. Now, Marshall, let us know: is it okay for a man to get money for his women now?
From his woman or just
from his woman? For women, period. This, I mean, from his, from others. I mean, are you open to it? You know?
Shit, yeah. I'm a provider, but if I ain't got it, what's wrong with her treating me?
It gotta be like, what's the grounds behind it? Because if you just say man taking money from women, like
they pay their bill, their bill paid, their telephone paid, car note, yeah, like we do them.
Hey man, it's
somebody said no love here, Sharice. Thank you, Sharice, for watching. That's our cousin. And then another one said, I don't spend money on anyone who is not spending money on me. So hers is like you're saying, a mutual.
Yeah,
it's mutual, right?
Yeah, that's how I look at it.
I don't think it's something wrong. It ain't like I'm peppering her. It's just some of the fact that shit, where I ain't got it. When I ain't got it right quick, and she do. What's wrong with this? Her, help provide the situation. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do it for her all the time. I think it should. It really. I don't want to put a percentage on it, but if it was a percentage rate, I would say 65-35. That the man supposed to take care of everything. 60-40, you want to go that route. But really, I don't like putting percentages on shit because you don't know how in the long run gonna look. You really might need her right quick because your job fucked up. You can't work right now or something.
Okay, so I like that. Okay, so let's do a scenario one there. Let's make this interesting. You saying that you're okay with the guy getting money from the girl if the girl that's what they do, give it and take in the relationship. What happens when you was the provider? Let's say this relationship, y'all been in a relationship for 10 years.
Right.
You provided those 10 years all by yourself. She worked whenever she wanted to, picked up jobs, try new things, ventured off. But you now are laid off.
Right.
I've been through this shit.
You're laid off. And you're still doing the providing thing, but now it's not easy now because you don't have an income.
Right.
Now, you asked her. What do you ask her to help you?
Well,
because you can't do it.
She supposed if we together, she supposed to see that. Like she understand that my situation fucked up. My opinion is she supposed to see that as in a relationship.
So you said you shouldn't have to tell her.
I mean, we'll talk about it. She should know anyway. That's communication about a relationship. She's supposed to know that, and she's supposed to be okay. I got to step up, at least my boots up, and take care of my man or whatever. That's just the bottom line to it. It ain't no way around that shit.
Ardisha said, "Hey, Ardisha, thank you for watching. That's my girl. She said any man that allows a woman to take care of him, and he does nothing to take care of himself or her, is a complete and utterly bum.
You done heard
this type of man. This type of man do not even deserve a sniff of cat, let alone touch
women. Always go to that.
Yeah, See, you ain't comprehending communication.
She said, long as you not. She said she okay with you. Getting money for women if you helping that woman.
But why do women go automatically to you a loser ass Jody type name?
Because technically we gave them that, right? Because I said, now look, so let's put the scenario in. Now you was doing it for 10 years, you lost your job.
Yeah.
You struggled at taking care of y'all. Do you now knowing what we talked about last week?
Yeah.
Knowing what women say and do to us and about when we are vulnerable, do you go to that woman that you've been taking care of for 10 years and say, help me, you drowning?
My thing is, I look at it like Stamp said, like, my thing is, I'm going to always be a man. And most of all the relationships I've been in, it's always been 70-30, 80-20, 60-40. It's always been that, no lower than that.
Right.
But it's like if I'm going through I'm gonna look through other resources first before I even come to you. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna go to my man's, I'm gonna go to my father, I'm gonna go to somebody.
This
But
is
then
why
when
I
I
love this
gotta
show.
come to you, then now you know I done did everything I possibly can do as a man.
Right.
You was my last option.
So I love this because that's a single man speaking, right? Dating somebody.
No, but
right?
that's single in a relationship.
No, that's in a relationship, but y'all date. You just dating.
No, I'm saying if we in a relationship.
So that's what I'm saying. So you dated. You in a relationship. That's still different from somebody that's in a marriage.
No, but even if I'm in a marriage, I'm still gonna resource every option
it's
before
different.
I even come to you.
I think it's different.
So here's my take on it because I am the married guy. I mean, my wife been together forever.
Okay, yeah.
20
you
years,
know that 20 years plus.
My thing is, there's no 60-40 to us. This is our opinion. My perspective on it. There's no 60-20, 70-40 and all that stuff. It's who's able to do what at that time. If I lose my job, but so it could just be her season to take care of the family.
Yeah.
And vice versa. If she lose and fall off, it's my season to take care of it. Because we're a team. At the end of the day, we're a team. Yeah. Especially if you're trying to be together. And because money breaks up a lot of happy homes and marriages and everything. Yeah. But if you can, succeed that, overshoot that, it's like it's just like a partnership. Like I love you and I know you down. I'm not gonna kick you and belittle you and make you feel like you lost your job, bro. You know what I'm saying? 9 out of 10. Well, I was going to school because 9 out of 10 the woman's gonna go to school. Yeah. Right. You know what I'm saying? You take care of everything while I'm going to school. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm out of school and you fall off. Yes, she's gonna pick up the mantle and take it because I'm speaking for myself.
Let me ask you this. So by you being married, you having the years, you going to her first? Or are you gonna try to do something else, whether pick up a job, do this, do that, work overtime? Yeah, are you going to her first?
Yeah, we gonna talk about it because she don't know because she's the first person I'm gonna communicate with.
So this is the thing I want to say because Arnisha said she's not talking about guys that are going through a hardship that's actually been doing business, taking care of business. She's not talking about those guys.
Yeah. So okay. See, but we knew that. Okay. That's where a woman gonna go. They gonna
say it's 100. She said it's 100. That manual. She said that's what it should be. What you were saying, 100%. But I just want to say this though. We're not talking about your bum ass baby daddies that y'all got.
That y'all know is bum ass niggas that be driving your car.
We're not talking about those niggas that y'all still cheating on you. You know, we ain't talking about those. We talking about real established gentlemen that are in relationships.
You knew he was a bum.
Because I don't play with just the women who know they got bad guys and they know why is all happening to me.
Yeah, come on. That's like us messing with the hood rat and saying, "Oh my God, she's unfaithful."
Right.
Not her.
Oh my God, my whole team ran her.
Like old boy girl went up on the stage.
Right.
When you comfortable with your lady, you know she gonna handle it right. It's gonna be a spin. Hey, go sit your ass down. It ain't
so we definitely
bumping and grinding.
So we definitely talking about guys that's because the thing is we was talking about last week about guys being vulnerable.
Those jelly beans really good. Huh?
Fucking them jelly beans up. It kicked in fast.
Yeah,
I know.
He called it fast. He eating jelly beans.
But last week we talking about guys being vulnerable. And this is a vulnerable thing, going to your lady. When do you go to your lady and tell her, hey, the ship is about to sink? Do you try to fix this before you go to her? Or do you go to her and early to say, hey, the ship is about to go down? Or do you wait till the ship starts sinking and say we should?
It all depends on the kind of the relationship you feel that you have with the person you with.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If you feel like, it depends on your relationship. If you feel like it's okay for you to go to her, if you feel comfortable and secure enough in your relationship, y'all got that understanding, and you can go to her first.
And you should.
But if
I agree with what you said, but me personally,
you're like, I'm gonna figure this out.
But I'm gonna I agree with what you said, and I'm not disagreeing with what you said. I want to be clear. My thing is, like Stamp said, you gonna know where I'm at, but I'm gonna let you know. I'm about to see if I can get it on this end because I helped this nigga when he was in his shit. My dad, I didn't give him money for this business. My brother, I didn't give him money to go trick. So if I can get this money out here before, I'm letting you know if I can't get this, when I come to you,
just be ready.
Be ready. Because I'm gonna exhaust all shit before I come to you.
So did you go to her at this stage and say, hey baby, can you not Can you chill it a little bit on Amazon ordering?
First of all,
Is this
I
what you
done
tell me?
heard. See, but that's why. See, but go back to what Fresh said. That's why I do 70, 30, 60, 40 because all that shit you do on the side, you have all that money to do that. So I'm still gonna get flowers, pay for dates, get the gas in the car, do all these things. But that extra money is for you to put something
So see
away
the safety net.
for a rate. Yeah. It's for you to get nails done. It's for you to put something away for a rainy day. So when I come to you, you like,
It's
oh
already
babe,
there.
I still got this put up.
It's already
Only
like
used
that.
a little bit of it. So
Now-
that's why I say that.
Now
Okay.
on the flip side, if I don't know the chick or we get to know each other, that might be a little different too. Cause I mean, my whole thing about if I'm about to get ready to know a chick, okay, I like paying for the dates too. But nowadays, me, cause our sisters ain't sistering right now, so it's like if I pay for the date, you pay for the pay for the movies, she pay for the food. I want to be compromised in this situation because by the end of this date, I might even like your motherfucking ass.
Right.
And I don't even think a man's supposed to, on the first date and all that, I'm serious. It sounds fucked up, but you gotta earn your keep in the conversation. I ain't talking about fucking, I ain't talking about tricking. But if I want to get to date you and I want you to go out or you ask me on a date, since you asked me on a date, I want to treat me to one. Then I might tell you, no, I'll put your pocketbook up, let me pay for this shit. But it gotta go with the conversation of the date.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Our niece said, that ain't my baby daddy, y'all. My baby daddy is a provider. I'm a helpmate. Whatever our family and household needs, we both make sure it gets done. He is the primary breadwinner, but I also have work and put money in our household. That's what's up.
Oh, that's dope.
That's
exactly
dope.
what it is.
Yeah. We
That's
ain't
dope.
saying
That-
you, baby. We ain't
Oh,
saying
Yeah,
you.
yeah. We ain't
We
saying
pray.
you.
Anisha, I was about to say, because I was fucked what they said. I was about to say she must got one.
Yeah, no, see, no, I don't.
I
do that.
definitely was thinking that, girl. I was about to call you after this show and be like, girl, what happened?
Cause sometimes you be speaking for everybody. You ain't speaking for yourself. Like how
Yeah.
we was saying. Like we ain't speaking for. Cause I know women that won't get certain guys the time of the day, but then I know the ones that would.
So
I'll be
see, I didn't. So I had to say this. I had a different idea of what men's supposed to do.
yeah.
So I remember going with my wife
Okay.
when we first was dating, and I had a problem because she wanted to treat me and pay me when we went out to eat and stuff like that. I was like, no, the guy's supposed to pay the guy, or she just was something different. I remember the first time we got into it while we was dating,
Yeah.
and we got into an argument, and she was so mad at me because she was swearing up and down I was flirting with the waitress. Now was not. I just knew the waitress from school,
Yeah.
so it was how you talk a little longer, asked her with the waitress.
Mm.
She kept saying I was flirting with her, and so she got mad, and it was like I paid for my own food, and I didn't know what to do or how to take it, and I was really upset. That was the worst part of the date for me. Her saying that she's gonna pay for it, and she threw her money on the table, grabbed it, ordered the wrong thing, didn't eat it, grabbed the whole lobster up, threw it in the carry out, and sat there waiting for me to get done eating.
Yeah. Now I ain't mad at a woman spending some. It's just if you want to do it.
No, I didn't know how to
I'm
take
not
it
gonna
because
Well,
I
now,
was
that's
told-
a different
I
situation.
was told that a woman, that the man do that. So I was and I get it now. But my thing is, I'm okay with this thing changing, but I don't want it to blur the lines of where that no one knows what exactly are the roles of the guy versus what's the roles of the women, because I believe those roles do exist. And I believe there are
You
lines.
could get a meal here and there. I'm not mad at you spending money on a date. Like you can treat me. I'm not against that. I'm just saying that's not gonna happen majority of the time.
Right. She
Yeah,
said
you gonna pay for some shit sometime. We're gonna use your money.
she said
And
her,
I don't feel no way.
see,
So
I
they
get
bring
that.
the
I
shit
like
out,
that. She
grab
said her
her
man,
card.
right. She said her
Yeah.
man pay for dinner and tips unless he tell her, when he take her out sometimes, she said. Unless she say, I'm telling him I'm taking him out.
Yeah, I ain't
Now,
mad
I
at
get that. If you say you taking me out, then I can be relaxed.
So the difference for me is that me and my wife, we have the same account. So if she
yeah.
pull out the card, I'll pull out the card. It's the same.
Yeah.
Right. So I like that. Yeah.
So yeah, I
But
hear what you're saying.
yeah.
So the guys who single, when do you start sharing bank account?
Sharing a
Well,
bank
we
account?
damn near married. Like
Hell
I'm not
yeah.
sharing no bank account. We just boyfriend girlfriend.
Yeah, that's-
We gotta be to turn that corner already.
Yeah.
Question is, who named you big items go in there? if you were dating and we're not married yet.
Nigga, we not sharing no bills
No,
if we
hell
ain't
no.
together.
So
We gotta be. Did I put a ring on your fingers? We about to walk down the aisle.
So
We ain't joining shit.
So it's no doing the major purchase together,
Like what?
like a car.
Nigga, I'm not doing certain shit.
I ain't put myself in that shit right now.
Nah, we ain't in no relationship. You don't get relationship privileges.
Yeah.
Just like how they say to us.
I'm saying you in a relationship, but when down the line do we start putting? I put my name on our car for because I'm buying it for it.
No, I don't know. I ain't put myself in that shit right now. Yeah.
No, everything is in your name.
Oh wait, let's ask the 20-year-old married guy. The guy been married 20 years plus. Because did y'all wait until y'all got married to put y'all names on each other and stuff?
So long. I think
like you sounded guilty.
I don't. You know what? Because it's weird because I always felt like she was the one, and so if I did that, everything did go in her name. Everything in her name because I know me. I was super irresponsible with money and everything else. So yeah,
which is that kind of right though. I thought so. I don't know. I think I'm different because I was raised by my mother and 4 women, my sisters. So when I say, most of the time the guys are looked at as being immature with the money, not being able to spend, not being able to pay bills. It was reversed for me. I knew how to pay bills. I knew how to write checks. I knew how to do the things that most guys typically don't be have to say they know how to do or learn how to do until they learn how to do it. Right. So it was different for me when I was looking for a person, my wife, I was looking for her to be able to do those same exact things that my mom did, that I knew my mom to go pay the bill, to go shopping.
No, I'm not mad at that.
And so I had in my own mind the idea of what a woman should do and should do in a relationship. So when you're looking for that person, those are the ideas that you carry on, right?
No, that's a fact.
But you know what? Me personally, man, I respect the woman who would say that she'd look out, without me going in my pocket. I respect her more, even though I might tell her, no, I got you. But just to know that she'll do that.
I like that.
That right there.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Just the oh my God, what's my favorite movie with the black and the Italians? They and he told her, he said, how do I know she the one? He said, lock your door.
Right.
Good fella.
And let her in.
And let her in first. And when you walk around and she doesn't reach over a lot. Those the type of stuff that I like. Shit. I want my girl to do. Because I text her. I swear to God, call my wife right now at 10 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock at night. My ex-wife. Call her. Tell you. Listen.
Happy family.
I always test. She be like, I'm tired of you saying that. Yeah. I do. I test people that I'm with because that's how I release more trust for you. More things. Because I can't just be out here slipping. We can't slip. We can't make mistakes. But Fresh said it earlier this week. Black men are not allowed to make mistakes. We are one of the only people that are not allowed to make mistakes.
Yeah. I said that?
Yeah.
No, but that's definitely a fact. Like look, you got like my thing is this. I don't date no woman where I will say I won't look at her seriously if she's not the type of woman that's good with money. Right. I like my women good with money, good and responsible with certain things because I don't want to do that. I want to make the money and give it to you so you can pay for everything. I don't want to deal with that shit.
Right. So and that's something else that we don't have to be stressing over.
Look, we can share everything down the line. Like I'm the type of guy that clean, wash clothes, do everything in the house. I don't want to deal with the money.
Right.
So if you're not good with money, we ain't even about to waste.
Especially because I love cooking, so I'm even okay with cooking. I'll cook.
I cook. I wash clothes. I'm a neat freak.
The funny thing about that is,
I go to the grocery store.
I feel bad because I was talking to my ex-wife the other day, and I was texting her. I said, "Why you never cook for me?" She said, "Why? I didn't have to cook." She said, You didn't even give me a chance or an opportunity to cook because you always cooking. I never asked her if she wanted to cook anything. So I feel bad because I literally took that away from her. What is she? And she can't cook. I don't even know that she can cook.
What made you want to do that?
Because that's what was my strong suit, cooking. That was my love. That was part of my love language, cooking. Okay. When I feed people, it's because I love them. They are part of my circle. I love seeing them eat. I love to see them enjoy it. That's a part of me. So and me doing that, I was doing that, but at the same time, I blocked her for even being able to cater to me.
When's the last time you wore your glasses?
A long time. Wow.
Your eyes look glossy.
Can it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm high.
Oh, you high?
Yeah,
That's
I-
right.
Why would you say you scared the shit out of me? I'm thinking I'm about to have a medical emergency. Talking about the last time. He drunk. He drunk. He gonna look at me in the eyes. He got people laughing at us. But seriously though, so that's what I'm saying. It's crazy because we have our own concept. Women get their own concepts, and we're not talking about these concepts that y'all get off of TikTok and stuff. Now we talk about real old fashioned. You know, early in the morning, I put breakfast on the table type of women that was doing stuff. We ain't talking about the ones that talking about so I or DoorDash you something. I don't need a bitch to DoorDash me nothing. No, I do that myself. If that's the only way you gonna feed me is DoorDash. Okay, pick that 40 up off the dresser when you done.
Man, like I always say, women trying to focus on being cute instead of taking care of priorities. Nothing wrong with you looking good, but we focus on being cute all day and forget about learning how to cook, and all you want to do is look cute up, man. You ain't nowhere.
Right.
You gotta know how to run a household.
And I need my girl. I need my girl to be able to be in a conversation when we in a group of our friends, and you sound like you are educated motherfucker. I don't need nobody in the corner act like they don't know how to talk in this conversation. They don't got no good insight.
I don't know what they talking about. I don't know what
we talking about educated stuff and life stuff, and this bitch is talking about stuff. Did y'all see that new what's that girl?
Sukiyana video.
I know, man. I want somebody to compliment me because we talkers, we podcasters. So our women got to be able to have intellectual conversations with us. And I'm sorry, ladies, y'all are missing that. Y'all don't have the take to do intellectual conversation anymore.
And then some of them know how to have a conversation, but when you get home, that shit lost.
That's lost
because they learn how to pump fake.
Yep.
So you can talk all day about, even as men, we can talk all day about, man, I'm a strong dude at home. I take care of my woman. I do all this, do that. But then you don't know the little details. You don't know how to do this or do that. And like I was always taught, like my father, y'all gonna learn how to do all this shit. But I told my pop some of that shit I didn't want to do. I don't want to hammer no nail, nigga. I got resources.
Right.
I know how to get on the phone and be like, hey, yo.
That's why I work on
nigga, every resource you can think of, I got a nigga that do that. I can call somebody and do that. So I want you to be the same way. Like, if you know this ain't your strong point or you don't know how to do it.
And I'm not ashamed of it either. Because I have the money to pay for it.
Yeah, because it's nothing for me. Like I always tell people, like my dad was the type that worked for a living, did certain jobs, ran his business. But my thing is, you had time to do those things.
Right.
When you somebody like us that work a lot, juggling, podcasts, doing all that, we don't have all the time in the world to get down there and fix that pipe. But we got a brother that do it. This nigga owe me $100. Right. He gotta go fix that pipe. Right. So I know how to get on the phone, be like, hey, yo, I need you over here. Or if my mans know how to do it, he gonna show me love, then I give him his money later. I don't have the time to do that. And I know how to do some of the stuff, but time is everything. I'm making more money than fixing that goddamn $50 problem. Yeah. I'm paying that and I'm bringing in more money in the house.
And you know what? I mean, I'm because we got so many good points going on. I was on this because he said something good too. Like you saying the same thing, but I want to say this before it slipped my mind. The medicine, the good news, is to have a woman that cares and concerned. That's concerned about you as well. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's the medicine. I mean, like the beautiful part about a woman, bro. Like when you know you got somebody, when you go to a bar or something, for an example, and there's women around you, but you think about her.
Yeah.
Like, damn, I really got me a down-earth woman. That shit right there, that's the beauty of a relationship, dog. You know, when you think about that, and like,
I ain't met her yet.
I mean, a lot of us have it,
but
look, the whole thing about it is the women got to start.
I always see beautiful women.
Yeah, but the women got to start being beautiful. Fuck being cute and gorgeous, they got to start being beautiful on the inside. You know what I'm saying? And that's the part.
I don't know think about what your woman provides versus
I always see beautiful women that's beautiful on the outside. I ain't the one that was.
Hey, look, I got a question. You ever, like, at the beginning of the school year, you know how you map out who cute and she all right looking, that bitch ugly as hell. by the end of the school year, you might start liking the ugly one because her personality's shining.
Well, let me explain that. So I'm still gonna go with the pretty one because I have an image to maintain.
Oh, you on that shit? I'm just saying.
I'm just telling the truth. I'm just telling the truth because I'm not gonna lie to my people. I don't lie to my followers. Okay, but let me tell you something about that. The ugly ones are the coolest ones. Cause I had in a thing situation in high school. I liked this one girl. Everybody loved her.
Funny looking?
And so no, she was beautiful. No, she was beautiful. She was everything. Okay, and so we had dated and stuff. However, the girl who ended up liking me was the tomboys girl, and I'm not attracted to tomboys girls. I like a girl that acts really girly and really So and she light skinned because I don't like dark women. I didn't like dark women. Let me say that. When I was younger, I had colorism problems. But that's another episode I have to talk about how I got over colorism, which involved my sister. And so the girl she was everything. She was everything, right? But the boys,
nigga, when y'all get advertised, you're gonna be nervous. You gotta have a button where you got that nigga.
The boys would like me, and I was okay. Like I can't say this part on live. I can't say this out loud. But we did something. We messed around in the movie theater. And I messed around with the movie, and the first one who was able to do it was the boyish one. The one I really liked wouldn't let you mess around with her in the movie theater, and so that made me feel like, oh wow, beautiful girls have higher standards than ugly girls.
Yeah.
Well, I got a question.
Yeah.
So is that why you didn't like my wife in the beginning?
My
because he swear that she voodooed me and witchcraft me and everything else.
Oh my God! Dude, why would you bring that up on the podcast?
Because she was dark skinned and she was a tomboy. You hear his whole soliloquy. His whole soliloquy, whole breakdown.
It came out 20 years later.
Let me tell you something. I love his wife.
PG-13.
I love his wife. Okay, first of all, she's beautiful. She is. I love her. I actually loved her before I loved him. Okay.
So much for blood.
I not like that. I bonded a bit more with his wife first.
Hey.
I mean, he's my cousin. I always knew him as my cousin, but we didn't get as tight as we are.
Yeah.
Before me and her,
she cracking up too.
Me and Coretta got tight first.
Yeah, I get what
you're saying. But Coretta went through a Beauty and the Beast phase, like a traffic.
That nigga, the honesty, sir.
I'm gonna post the picture, but she gonna cancel me. She gonna tell Facebook on me if I do it. But she got me blocked before. So listen. I thought she was a tomboy, so when he showed us the picture of his new girlfriend, we all laughed because he was like, he just showed us this boy. We thought Coretta was a boy.
My family terrible, man. They terrible. Well, I got rid of that picture.
We was going so. I
never showed that picture again.
We was all like,
I never showed that picture again.
But you like, this ain't the good one, right?
But guess what? But this is why I tell you, these are life experiences. These are real life things. You can't take from people. Because Coretta is one of the people that convinced me that black is beautiful. Because she is a beautiful black queen. And because of her, I was able to love my niece who came out being black, Cookie Monster. Cookie Monster. I gave her Cookie Monster because she was one of the black ugly ones when she first came out to me. And I'm like, oh, she ugly. I gave her Cookie Monster. Cookie Monster.
Which one?
My niece. And then my sister. I had a problem with my sister because she was black. I used to tell her that she was adopted or she was burned. I had all these names for her. And I remember my mom, I used to get in trouble. She's like, boy, stop talking about my baby. But I couldn't because I thought that I really felt some type of way for her being darker than me. And so these people, being around people and knowing what you have in your head versus actually being true, that's why I believe that racism and stereotypes can fade away if we intermingle with people. Yeah. Because what people have in their head from what other people said or what they heard or what, then you get around them. Oh my God, Coretta is a beautiful person. Beautiful soul. One person that was always, she's there for you when she needs you. She is a very great person. And because of her, it's because of me and him, our relationship got stronger.
Shout out to Reddy.
Right, cut up. Beautiful person, but I don't want nobody to leave here today and say that I got colorism. I don't like black people.
That was in the past.
Right, that was a struggle I got over. And nobody talking about your mama and your daddy getting over that crack pipe, so don't be going over there talking about me.
Crack, don't you?
Yeah, smoke crack. But
yeah, but the whole thing, but for real, like accepting money for women, man, I really don't think it's a problem. But you can't be a motherfucker beggar, motherfucker though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no, probably.
When can a woman ask? When is the first time in a relationship a woman can ask you for money?
The minute you drop them draws, dog.
And I'm sorry, y'all. You really believe that?
And you still might get a no.
I just got real in here.
No, but she can ask me anytime.
That's my Tommy.
Anytime? What about you? What about you, Jay? You say anytime.
No. My thing with money is sacred to me.
Jay?
Money, God,
I know, Jay.
He gonna listen to the question entirely.
Money and God is serious to me. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I was saying, I said she can ask me anytime. It depends on how I feel when she asks me. If we courting and dating and shit, she can ask me anytime. Now, if I'm gonna say yeah, it's a question. I mean, I'm just if I got it, of course I'm there for it. But at the same time, I gotta feel it. I ain't gonna be like here, peel off my part. No, it's just anytime. But it's just.
Wait, are you y'all actively dating right now? Like really dating somebody?
I ain't really dating.
I mean,
when was the last time y'all really dated?
Nah, I'm on some phone shit right now and building right now.
Okay, so this is why the question: when can a woman ask you for money in a relationship?
We gotta be close to serious, like
almost marriage.
I mean, not even that far. As long as we got a good understanding. Nah, like if we cool and fly like that, like we done did shit for each other, we done went out enough times, we kind of know each other's like deepest, darkest shit. Like we built up something. You can't ask me all G.
So I'm gonna be honest with you. I tried dating. And so this is the thing with me. See, it's different. I don't know. It's gonna be different for every guy.
Yeah.
But it's different for me because I'm a giver. I naturally.
Me too.
I don't have the ability to naturally say no to anybody that comes with me honestly needing something.
Yeah.
And that I really that's how I am and to the core of me. Yeah. So when I'm dating someone and I'm learning, when I fall in love with someone, that's it. I'm wide open. Yeah. So my thing is, while I was trying to date, it was like that first week. We didn't even go out yet, but we talking about going out. We calling and texting each other all day, every day. And then it was like something happened. I'm like, oh, because we talking. So she telling you, and you're like, oh, you talking, tell her, oh, with this and that. And, oh, yeah, I hope that. And then next thing you know, the next day it said, boom, boom, can you borrow money? Now, we didn't even go on our first date yet. And it's, can you borrow money? Can you not borrow money? Can you have it?
Yeah, see, it's different. It's different.
I'm going to say something after you. Go ahead,
and that right there is my big thing. Like, I just think that sometimes it's to send a red flag to me that, oh, no.
I'm glad you said that. Hold that thought. Let him
go ahead. So you won't forget.
Okay. So my thing is this, and I'm going to be all the way, we keep it real. I'm going to be honest, vulnerable. Honestly, you doing certain stuff to me, and it's mostly because of the woman, too. I guess I get this perception from the women, and it's one of them things where you do this, you do that, you comfortable with this. So just like we as men can be like, get some of that pussy. Like, you get turned off for that. I get turned off for you asking me for money. I might delete your number.
Right, I like that. Money. Oh my God.
Now we close, we got to understand it. We built up some. I'm a giver too. So you could be like, man, I got kids. My life's about to get turned off. I would want to do that for you if we built that.
Right.
But if we ain't built that, for like you trying to play me like a sucker, like you did these other people, and I get turned off by that. It's like, no, why do you
as my wife, I was the one saying, oh, go get your hair cut the way I like it. Here you go. Shit.
Now, if it's something I want, I don't mind paying the money.
Yeah,
like
it's
nails,
something that you
hair.
want, right?
Yeah,
Something
but
that
for
want,
you to just hit me with that, I feel like you did this before, and it was only a matter of time before you did that.
Yeah.
Like, we all know the girls who hit you, and she got little
all the time
kids,
she hit you that
and
for money.
Yeah, we got them,
Yeah.
and we got the ones that this paying me to ask you this.
Like we you know, we
I'm out of
past.
gas.
It's the past relationships. Like
Yeah.
we messed around a couple of times, but then now you texting me every time you text me once a month to see if I got some money for you because you having an emergency or you having a problem. I don't like those people. Those
I'm
people,
turned
I
off
like
soon
those
as you
people.
ask me.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
you don't got no daddy, no brother. What you gonna do?
No, but that's real. But the way you ask the question, you know what I'm saying? That's what I was saying too. Like if I'm dating, get to know her, and she did act out the blue, like, yeah, Snap, you think, you know, I got a situation going on. Now, I don't want to give her the third degree, like, what you mean? What you got doing? What, you know, all that type of shit.
Yeah,
If I want to do it,
yeah.
I'm just saying, but I mean, I ain't going to be like, what time you got to pay it and shit. I'm just saying, I prefer, if when she asks me that off rip, if I feel it, he'll take it. Just go ahead and take it, do what you got to do, because I don't want to ask no question. Because then it's going to look like a lie. At the while, not when I ask you like, why, what you need, and she get to doing this shit and explain, then I'm like, no, I don't trust that shit.
Right.
And I don't want to turn myself off from her because she really might need it.
That's why I'm doing exactly what you're not gonna do.
Yeah, I mean,
but they gonna tell you what it's for right away. She call you, she gonna be like, oh, my phone bill.
Because guess what?
Might not be
I guess what? I'm about time now from anybody, men or women. I don't give a damn. Anybody ask me for money, I want receipts of what you fucking spend my money for. If you told me it's for light bill, I need to call DT and get you on the line.
He said he got to call DET.
You need a bill.
No, he got to call DET.
Put him on three-way.
He got to call Detroit.
On the three-way.
Put him on three-way.
He said call DET.
Well, call DTE on the three-way, and I give them my number and everything. Because I'm tired of people just lie. They like spending your money. And not there. And I think that's what it just get down to now.
Once or twice is cool. But like if it's an ongoing thing, no.
Now anytime you get a check.
Yeah, right.
All right,
now, in Fresh instance, of course, like you said, they won. They're unison. They get, you know, they already there. They're buying.
That's because y'all know about her secret savings account.
Yeah.
You like, do she got one?
Everyone.
Listen. All right, here go. Okay, here go another one.
Lazy and then caught up in what we're going on in the world to make a good one.
Here another one. Okay, guys. Who are all this talk about bad baby daddies, bad baby mamas? Okay, let's be real with the conversation. Who is to blame for having a bad baby mama, baby daddy?
Who is to blame?
Yeah, who's to blame?
We'll start this way, then we'll work our way.
Yeah, go ahead. Who's to blame for having a bad baby baby mama?
You want me to go first?
If you have a bad baby mama, are you to blame or is she to blame for being a bad baby mama or baby daddy?
She gotta be. It's gonna be her. She the bad because my intention is good. You know what I'm saying? Now it ain't gonna be me. Let's put it like that, because I'm damn sure gonna take care of my kids and whatever the fuck I gotta do. So if something do go wrong, it's on her. It's something she did. Huh?
No.
Am I answering the question wrong?
Nope. I left it out there on purpose.
Yeah, I mean, the
way I answered the question on purpose. So
yeah, cool.
It's up to you.
Because I mean, if I got a baby mama, you know, I will. First of all, I hope my baby mama be something I'm aiming towards being with. I don't want to be just no baby mama number one, baby mama number two, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But if I got a baby mama and something ain't right, hey, it's on her motherfucking ass. You know, that's something she did. You know what I'm saying? So, but I know me. I'm a genuine motherfucker. I mean what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And prayerfully to rub off for her, but if she stuck on stupid still, if she's stuck on stupid still, that's on her. It ain't nothing I can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, how come the kids not fed? You know what I'm saying? You know, why they not eating? How come you not cooking? Yeah. Fuck, like we talked about earlier.
Because you out fucking that other bitch and fuck you in there.
Yeah, all that type of shit.
Ooh, I like that.
What's he say?
He, D'Angelo, Uncle D.
Uncle D, yeah, Uncle D.
He said, if you ask me, when a person come and asks for money, that's their way of getting you out of their corner. They're not grown enough to come out and say, I'm not feeling you. So they know when they ask you for money, they out. You out. I like that. Because what it is, That's what's up. I like that because that's an angle that haven't been brought up. Maybe it is them trying to get out of the relationship, so they know that the moment I start asking you for money,
well, you don't gotta do that to me. Just say I'm straight.
Like,
I'm easy.
What up, Philip?
yeah, but I see that.
But we talking about are we talking about the whole? Or just I'm talking about just when you begin, like the beginning relationship or something. You
no, he's talking about like from the standpoint of what we did talk about is some people will ask you to do shit they know a deal breaker for you to get out.
They know
situation.
you don't like it.
Ask for money.
See, but like I'm like this, the door is unlocked.
Right.
Leave anytime you want to leave. You don't even gotta lie to me. Just go.
But you know, women sometimes gotta have a reason.
And you don't gotta have no reason with me. And I tell them from the get go, if you ready to go, go. Like you don't gotta sell no drink, cause I'm gonna let you know from the get go, cause you gonna get turned off by my Virgo shit. I can get anybody I want. So if you, I don't want nobody that don't want me.
Wait, but
Please.
do you know? I mean, cause
I don't want nobody that don't want me, man.
I'm saying though.
I want you to be
so at that moment you don't want something that person. You just automatically gonna tell them, hey, I don't want you.
My thing is that turns me all the way off when you don't want me. I don't even want to have sex with you. I don't even want to have a conversation. If you don't look at me like I'm the shit and all this greatness about me, I don't want you. There's nothing you can do for me. You could be Halle Berry or Beyonce. You could be J-Lo. If I don't turn you on, if you're not happy to see me, I don't want you around me.
She could be Rihanna.
I don't care who you are. Yes, you can. But my thing is, no, man. Like, this the problem where we don't teach our sons that I teach my sons. Don't go rushing to get somebody to tap dance in front of them. They should be on you like you on them. You the prize. See, we as young men and boys and men, we don't look at it like we the prize. They make us sassy.
He must have went to the mosque.
He bougie or he acted girly. No, I'm the shit. First of all, look at your track record. Look at your resume. How many dope niggas you dated like me? How many niggas take care of their kids and do this like me? How many men are stand up and you can have real conversations about other niggas and real conversations than me? You not gonna never meet another me. I can meet 10 more of you.
We not call him James X.
No, but that's the fact. But my thing is, like you said with the baby mom thing, I look at it like this. It can be both of us. It can be you. It can be me. My thing is, if I'm doing everything I can do as a man to provide, look out, hold you down, do everything, then it's you. Because once you choose, see, back in the day, it was like this. Oh, you don't want to give me no money to take care of your kid? Here, he go live with you. Now these girls look at it like it's frowned upon because they want that child support, they want that WIC, they want all that other money, and it's like frowned upon now for you to get a kid to the dad. It wasn't like that back then because honestly, most dads I know, we could do a better job than women these days. You want to know why?
Ooh,
we own homework.
Did you say that?
Yes, I'm telling you why. This ain't no fact. One, we gonna make sure you doing your homework. We gonna make sure you exercising. We gonna make sure your room in the house is done. We gonna make sure you respectful, and we gonna make sure all those things is done. We all men. We've been around our mother. We know how to manipulate our mother and not do certain stuff. Then with dad come home,
walking in the house.
So if you know that already, and I'm giving you the money for everything, you shaking me down, knowing I'm going through a hurdle right now, and the grades ain't where they need to be. This ain't where it need to be. Come on, man. What is we doing? Like you said, you got them 90% of the time. And this when I knew something was up with kids, and I knew it because I was a kid, and I played the game with my mother and father because they both wasn't together. Okay. When kids go over your house, and my sons know I'm a neat freak, they come over my house, they room right, they homework right, everything is on point. When they go home, I come over to that room dirty, this. You know how to manipulate the situation. Mm-hmm. So you saying all this about the son, you called me going through the teenage phase, that let me know that's when fathers come in. So I know when it's something I'm doing wrong, when I'm not showing up enough, or I'm not doing this enough. But a lot of things like they don't understand either. If I'm paying child support, I'm paying for the insurance, I'm paying for dental, I'm paying for vision. I'm doing what I can do. And like I broke down with my sons, dude, I'm taking care of y'all house and my house, and still got to worry about if I'm in a relationship or doing something else. Right. So that's what we don't account for. Yes, a man can be fucking up sometime, but we got the world on our shoulders, and we got to provide for you and us. And most of the time, we making sure y'all eat lobster tails and shrimp, and we eat motherfucking bologna sandwiches. So it's just like, come on, like we gotta work with each other. Sometimes it's us, sometimes it's them, sometimes it's both of us, because we being petty. And some of us, men, if we ain't hitting the skins, we don't want to do stuff a certain way. I'm not like that because I don't even want to fucking touch you no more after we ain't together because I don't want to give you that wrong impression. I want to just be a father and show up. So that's how I look at it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying too. Because that question, that's what I said. It got to be on her. If she did it.
Yeah,
You know it's on her. Because I know I'm gonna be a good. Whatever I mean, what I'm doing, I ain't doing shit to get by.
I ain't trying to get back with you. I ain't trying to be spiteful. I ain't trying to be angry. I ain't trying to beat up your new baby daddy or your new man.
But if I am wrong, I'm something to listen and it's not like I'm bullheaded either. It ain't like I'm like my way or no way. If I'm fucking up, let me know.
Me too.
Talk to me. You know what I'm saying? So, but other than that, if a bold baby mama, bold baby daddy, or whatever the fuck, I couldn't be no bold baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? That's bottom line. What you saying, Fresh? You know, you got that.
Fresh looking like these heathens. I'm glad I don't gotta go through this shit.
Got the Optimus Prime hat on. Thinking about the shit BK Transformer.
Oh man, I don't know. It all depends on what the situation is.
Yeah.
You know, it all depends on the person.
Yeah. Right.
Like, you know, for me, I think if I did have a baby mama, I'd be still a great father.
That's what I'm saying, right? Yeah.
Because like just to
just how you is.
Piggyback off of what Jay was saying, I'm still, you know what I'm saying, if I did have a baby mama, my kids when they come see me, they're gonna act a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be basically military minded when they come over with me.
That's how we do it.
You know what I'm saying? It's a father thing.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and like basically like how I just see now like how my kids are right now.
This is good
because the wife got to call me like he ain't take the trash out. As soon as he see me, as soon as he know I'm coming home, he already taking the trash out.
He already had it.
You know what I'm saying? He on it now.
This is good, but this is not my question. None of the three of y'all didn't answer my question.
You said who for this?
No, I did not.
Say what you said again.
I said, who is responsible for the bad if you have a bad baby mama?
Yes,
baby daddy.
We said that.
No. Y'all said how they become or how y'all are.
No, I said whoever is doing it.
No.
She would be.
I'm not talking about that.
Okay.
That means I'm gonna say it again. My question again, then I will give my response.
Okay.
So then it could go. I counter reverse.
Okay.
I said, who is responsible for a bad baby mama / baby daddy? Who is responsible for? Far as if I have in a relationship with somebody, we have kids, and she becoming my baby mother, and that the way of the kind of baby mother that she is. All my complaining, if anything that she doing her wrong, rights, anything, and who's responsible for that? Is it me because I made her into that, or her because she's angry or something I done that made her into that?
It's still her fault because she allowed you to do that.
Because that wasn't because she could was she just like that, and I saw that she was like that, and still chose to have pregnant her.
Like I answered it because
I can say you can't a little bit.
I don't know.
So that's what made it.
That's right.
But I'm saying because
I don't know.
What if now I'm gonna say this because me and my wife divorced, but we didn't our son died. However, had we got a divorce and my son was still alive, I would have my son. And, she would be my baby mama. So what if she became bitter and angry? And, I think a lot of these people, a lot of the women, for the women and versus men, a lot of them, it don't be that they intentionally want to hurt the child or that person. It's just that they angry, bitter, and upset at how the relationship went or how they felt they was treated in that relationship. So that stems off.
Well, that's your
that's what I'm saying.
I mean, but it's natural though, right?
No, but my thing is
because what if you cheat? Or I didn't know it didn't have to be cheat. What if she felt like you wasn't there for her mentally?
Fuck off,
man.
You go ahead. I'm about to be on that.
Like we were ready, because you created her.
No, see, my thing is this. I hate that shit because it's a scapegoat. Nobody can't make me a bad nigga because I'm mad at something you did. I don't care if you cheat on me. I don't care if you beat me. I don't care if you verbally abuse me. I don't care if you physically abuse me. You can't make me do shit. I'm my own person. So if I choose to react off something you did or put me through, that's on me. That ain't on you. At the end of the day, there's nothing a woman can do. Perfect example. Let's say I'm dating 3 women and they all cheat on me. Or they all like beat on me or whatever. I made that choice.
How we go from cheating?
I'm just saying.
Are you dating 3 women?
Right.
Oh, okay.
The point I'm trying to say is you can't make. I know.
You
can't make. No, I think. Look, I done had a hotation before. But what I'm saying is, look, hotation.
Okay. Talk about that.
The thing I'm trying to say is, you can't make me do nothing. It's my choice, and I hate when everybody do that. Oh, this person created me a monster in me. This person did it. Nobody can make me do nothing, man. These are my choices. This is my life. Just because you cheat on me don't mean I'm gonna cheat on the next girl I'm with. Just because you did some shit that was underhand, dirty, don't mean I'm gonna look at my next one like that.
So, question: you don't believe broken people do broken
things? Go to
things?
therapy. See your
But
pastor.
if they don't go to therapy, then
Well,
they're
that's
broken,
their
right?
fault. Yes, but me
So
passing
that
my
can't
hurt
affect
on
them,
to
right?
another woman, that's my hurt.
But it can happen though.
It can, so that's my fault.
The people that think like you don't think that you know it can happen, but you don't use that. That's not an excuse; it's a reason. You're one of the slaves that would kill you.
Let me
kill
tell
you.
you what he
I would have to kill you.
No, you don't.
I would have to kill you.
So excuses
if that
is supposed to
mindset
be
get
bad.
into it with the rest of the slaves, they would have been free earlier.
No, let me tell you where he going with this, right? Because man had a discussion a few days ago about something I heard, and he shined the light on it for me because I had a problem with, well, not per se. I don't want to say a problem. Like, I got a point I'm going somewhere. Just give me a second.
Go ahead, take your time. No
it's not that I had a problem with it. It's that I was just like, my pastor was saying something like don't go see the Book of Clarence because it's not good, and it's like a kind of blasphemy mockery of what Jesus is, because he doing all this blasphemy stuff, but at the end, all of a sudden, how they draw you in, all of a sudden he gets saved and see the light all of a sudden.
Yeah.
But that's how they draw you in. And he was saying like certain music make you feel a certain type of way, and everything make you want to move that way. And what Judas explained to me, because I'm like, I don't get that, I don't understand that, because I can watch a movie and don't pay no attention, just take it for what it is. A movie, or when I listen to music, I can take the music for what it is. But he had to explain to me that he's not talking to you when the pastor say those things. He's not talking to people that's strong-willed and strong-minded like you are. You know what I'm saying? He's talking to people that really probably would entertain something like that.
But this what I get that. Now hear what I'm saying, and really hear what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this. My mother suffered from drug addiction, certain things that she went through. My aunties, I grew up around all women. They've been through certain stuff. So that allowed me to love broken people and sympathize with them and try to have that superhero complex. So I'm sympathetic with what you're going through, but I always looked at it like, if I'm giving you something that you're insecure about and I'm there for you and it's not working or you're not getting it, okay, when does accountability come in? Right. Because if I'm like for instance, if I've been hurt or abused, I've been verbally abused, mentally, physically abused, and I sympathize with somebody with that. So when I reach out my hand for you and you still don't get it, okay, that's you making a choice.
Yeah, and the time I point when he was making it, like what you just saying, everybody's not as strong-willed and mindset.
I'm not. I had to build up to be this way.
But you are.
I am now, but I still sympathize with.
So now you're not technically sympathize. It's like prejudice.
And that's what he's doing.
It is. It's tailored because
I'm even giving you the opportunity
towards people that's doing it.
No.
Anybody that you sympathize with that went through it and not still where you at yet, you have a different look at them now.
No, but I see what you're saying. See, what I'm saying is this. If I was that way, I wouldn't even give you the chance or shot. It's like a woman who say, I don't want no motherfucker who don't got no money. Mm-hmm. I'm not that person. I would give a woman a chance who don't have this and that. Now, after a certain point, it's like, what are we doing? Because, like, for instance, like a woman me and this one girl had a conversation. I said, look, right now at this moment, financially, only thing is holding me back from being a perfect nigga is my finances. Right. So a woman that chooses to mess with me I can't claim perfection if that's one thing on my bucket list that I'm not.
James,
Hear what I'm saying? Hear what I'm saying?
James, you are. What's your side?
Hear what I'm saying? Hear where I'm going. So my thing is, if a woman choose not to mess with me because of my credit score or money, she's taking a chance with me. Just like, let's say if she was molested or she was this and that, I'm giving you the opportunities to say, fuck all the things that happen. I believe in you, and we can get through this journey together. But after a while, you can't keep saying, "Oh, this happened to me." This happened
No,
to me.
you can't say that. See, you
Well,
can't say
you're
that
right.
part right there. You can't
You're
say
right. Well, I'm wrong
because
like you
because
said,
when you go to therapy, because I wouldn't not do that. But
I'm
I
a
went,
therapy advocate, but
I am too because my wife. I mean, I'm not gonna.
You say that a lot,
Hey,
brother.
he slip on that a lot. Hey,
Yeah,
if you
it's
watch
trying to
it,
happen.
if you
Because
watch
you
it,
used to say ex a lot.
right? He say wife a lot.
Listen,
They've been talking a lot, so it's wife again.
Because because we go through. And that's what I'm saying because it's a continuous learning thing, a continuous healing.
Yeah.
And so like for me, I was ignorant. I was very ignorant, and not even that. I wasn't compassionate as I thought I was. I know I'm a compassionate person.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very passionate. I feel people. I'm very empathetic. Now, I'm just not sympathetic. I'm empathetic too, which is the problem. I think the problem is a lot of people are more. They know how to be either sympathetic or empathetic, but a lot of people are not both. And you need both to be dealing with certain things.
Yeah.
So like, my wife went through sexual.
His wife.
My ex-wife went through.
It's okay.
It's okay.
You know,
hey, we got judge free zone. Judge free zone.
That was a lot of things that I should have been more into studying and reading up on.
Yeah.
Far as the symptoms of it, the backlash of it, the trauma of it, the drama, and everything else that comes with it. Because there was things that stem from that because I matured and know and read and had that back, knew that I should have been able to see and know that some things wasn't even her. Mm-hmm. It was out of her control because she didn't know about it.
Yeah.
And so that's what I'm saying. Sometimes that's why I was telling you about people that go through trauma, are in trauma. This is what happens. That's why it's such thing as trauma bonding. People get with other people that they trauma bond with, or somebody because they have similar trauma, or they took care of somebody with that same trauma. So we get attracted for all different types of reasons. But it's that healing thing. We jump from relationship or go to relationship and get with people, and there's no time to cleanse ourselves, to disconnect from that relationship that we was in. So we might take something from this other relationship already with stuff that we got to deal with and bring it to the next relationship. And then, so it's hard to say when we should think when somebody should get over things or when somebody should be able to take this help. Because a lot of times people have help in their heart and it's right there in their face and they don't know how to ask for that help. But it's right there in their face and they don't know how to ask for help. So sometimes we have to lower our standards if we're going to be able to help other people. We got to forget that if that was us. Because I went into a lot of things thinking about if that was me and how I was being raised or how I was brought through and all the stuff that I went through. But they didn't take my trial. They didn't even take my role. So I can't expect them to even handle stuff like I handle. And that's what it happens. Because sometimes we look like when people help out the homeless. You have your woman. Everybody have their own beliefs when it comes out to helping people on the corner. I was with my play sister and the other day, and it was a white man in the middle of the road, and she was reaching for money. I said, "What are you doing?" She said, "I'm about to give the man the money." I said, "Oh no, I don't give white people."
That color shit again.
No. Now listen. And she immediately was like, "What?" Like I saw it on her face, and I said, "No." Let me rephrase. I don't help homeless white people because they can get way more help than we can ever get. So when I help people of their homelessness, it's normally people that are melanin skin because it's hard for them to get assistance and help more easier than it would be for our counterparts to get it. And there's nothing, and that's just how I am. Because I experienced feeding the homeless and knowing the stories and see the lighter counterparts was getting housing and getting things taken care of, and I was still seeing melanin scared people not getting it and wait even longer and stall them out until they either go back into drugs or die again. So that's what I'm saying. We only go by in life through what we've been affected by and our experiences. And since everybody's affected and experience is different, we got to be a little bit more patient and more kinder with people. This is why church hurt exists. Enough people that get church didn't really hurt them. The people in the church hurted them. But it's church hurt because it happened in the church. And that's why so many people don't go to church now, because they went there and people was not as kind as we should have been. So whenever people get hurt at, that affects them in whole different ways. And sometimes we think that we got it, and I know that because I was really harsh on my wife for a lot of things. And so you could have just, if I would have been a little bit more, then maybe, who knows? We probably would have still been married.
What was good to say?
Well, I would say you should eat the pussy more, but
No, I was good at that.
No, but you got a good point though. I'm still stuck on how I didn't cover the point. I know I covered that motherfucker. I mean, I'm like shit, because I mean, what I'm saying is,
Hey, look, you see, I cleared myself up real quick.
Yeah,
I
you
got
did,
the
dog.
point.
That's
I
all
think I
like
got. I cleared myself up real
No,
quick.
he's saying something similar, but I know what he's saying. I know
what he's saying too, but we having fun with this shit.
Yeah, I feel like we
in the mix, dog. We in the mix talking shit. But
These jelly beans are really good, guys.
He had the motherfucker. Here we go with the shit.
Look, he talked all that it ain't on the fake meat.
That's Halloween candy.
And free Fruit Loops jelly beans. They really good.
Yeah,
but that was good. But you know what? So the thing is, now I followed it last week, said that you need to have kids. Are you planning on having kids?
God willing.
You know you can have kids up to 90.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Yeah. But see, I fuck around and go to like different states and shit, have kids in every state.
You know what?
No, man. Hey, yeah, but God willing though, man. I mean, whoever said that, whatever, have a go, shout out. You know, I ain't forced to learn, even though, you know what I'm saying, I probably, back in the days, you know how that was, everybody was playing the field.
My mom would tell me I need to make another blade.
But let me ask you this. So that was a good point you brought up as far as hurt people and everything. And I'm going to do my research on, I'm going to ask 2 key people their thoughts on this. Like, I want to ask a pastor and I want to ask a therapist, because I got therapist friends.
Right. Okay.
So
I would love to talk with them.
Yeah. I love talking to therapists. Great conversation. Same thing with my pastor. I talk to them all the time about things. I call them in a minute.
So what's the difference between a therapist and a pastor?
Oh my God! I just got a text that told me to stop smacking. Y'all can hear me smacking?
Yes. We've been laughing.
Why nobody didn't say nothing?
We've been laughing at you the whole time.
You didn't think they could hear it.
Yeah,
oh my God!
We've been laughing at you.
I'm Ashley. I'm high, so it tastes really good. It's like I'm eating lamb chop over here. Okay.
But with a therapist, with a pastor is coming strictly from the Bible and from God's standpoint. A therapist is coming from, let's say,
the world.
Let's say
the world system.
What they've been taught in theology of that.
Study.
Studies.
Books. You know what threw me off though?
No, go ahead. I like that. Say your point.
What threw me off is when I meet a therapist or a psychiatrist that's a believer. That's the part that threw me off. Because
that's a tough one.
That's the part that throws me off.
They are balance of everything.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the part that throws me off.
I'm sorry.
But go ahead, Jay. That's all.
But no, I'm glad you asked that, because when you like that, you're a combination of all of it.
Right.
You're a combination of everything.
So this is why I believe that I'm more enlightened than a lot of other people, because I definitely studied the Bible. And taught.
You definitely need a shade.
I know. It's all in my. You see that?
Yeah,
it's all in my mouth. So it's
I
hate y'all. Pause. I'm sorry.
He kept getting the pause.
Jelly beans in his mouth.
I know.
I keep moving my glass.
Hey, I got juicy lips.
Okay.
Hey, I'm sorry.
We apologize.
I do got juicy lips. I can't help it.
Okay, pause.
They like my lips.
Look, that's in the mix over there.
We gonna sing a little song like that's in the big stuff over there, man. Okay, what they got going over there?
They gonna make me forget my point.
Listen, say your point.
So I have the scripture part.
Okay.
The background of that, how to rightly divide the scriptures. And
okay.
But then also because I went to school And when I went to school, I went to all the ologies. I studied criminology, sociology,
Okay.
psychology.
Yeah.
Did all of that. So I realized
You
that
like the commercial.
I like to
What if we put
study.
all the ologies together? Can
Right.
you say somebody from miles away? With
Yeah.
that?
So I
Go ahead.
love the
Go ahead.
study
I'm
of
sorry.
things.
Go
So I
ahead.
like information and things
I'm
like
the
that.
same way.
So I go into that. And then I deal with mental health,
Yeah.
behavior, things like that. I get,
I've been doing that for 20
talk
years.
to my therapist, I
Yeah.
talk to my psychiatrist, and I'm not afraid to push those boundaries. Even for me, me and my psychiatrist, when we first talked, we was hitting heads a lot because I would combat her with what they combated with, church, and then I said, okay. So then I talked to my spiritual leader, and he said, well, try to find you a psychiatrist or a therapist that's believe in God. So that's what I did. So I said, oh, you're right. That would be great with me. That would work with me because I need someone who's going to feed that spiritual side of me too, as well as the mental and the book side.
I never thought. Let me ask you real quick: can you identify the differences between a psychiatrist and a therapist? Because I only been to a therapist. I've never been to a psychiatrist.
Well,
I know one give medicine and prescription,
right.
but are they ideas different, similar? Is it kind of the same? It's just this person can write you prescription
To your so
or
I,
is they
I think
similar?
that's
they did with the balance, your equilibrium, your balance.
Okay.
So it becomes science there.
Okay.
Because the first thing that psychiatrist is gonna say is that you missing sleep, or you're not sleeping enough, or you're not eating enough, this or your diet off. So they can tell you that you're off balance wise.
Do you scare your psychiatrist?
Yes, my psychiatrist.
I know he got to.
Yeah, I know. That's what I asked. I'm like, he got to scare.
So yeah, I know, and this is what I'm saying because I'm telling you, I'm different. So I was I'm going through the thing right now with my kidneys and dialysis and everything, and so I was going to a back and forth with it because the government wants you to be this way mentally, and I'm not. I'm capable of every aspect, and so I smashed out. And the first thing the hospital do when you go crazy or go off like that is put you in a psycho. So I was on the psycho. My sister can tell you I was on the psycho.
Can you give us details of how you went out?
I went off. I called it. I cussed everybody out. I was like my mama. I embodied Rochelle Bland. And I say, and I told that, I say, you make me feel like you don't want my black ass here every time. And he said, oh, sorry, so I don't want you to feel like that. I went off, okay? I went off. And so they called me on a psych ward. And they locked me up, took my phone, made me strip clothes, everything. The security came in and had somebody
put a straight jacket on.
Yeah. And so they was like, oh yeah. So the psychiatrist came in. First of all, I knew it was a psychiatrist. Psychiatrists look like psychiatrists. They smell like them, and they got this face about them. I just don't know how to explain it. And so I seen her. She comes in and say, oh, what room number is this? What's your name? I said, Roger Blaine. She said, oh, I don't know why I'm here. Did you call me? I said, no, they probably told you to come on me because I'm on a psych evaluation right now. You're a psychiatrist, right? Immediately she dropped the act because that was a whole act. Don't play. This is not games. This is somebody's mental health that's in stake. Okay. But these are games that they play, and people don't catch that. Then they automatically got, oh yeah, he didn't know who I was and want to put me on hold. So she immediately dropped the act. We got to talking. She said, why? I said, I did it to get to everyone's attention so that people can listen to me. Because right now, what y'all doing is giving me roles that y'all get. The script they tell them to read off of, and when I asked them a question that go off that script, she didn't know what to do. Yeah. They didn't know what to do. They sister didn't know what to do, and she say, "Oh, well, I'll be back. I'll see you tomorrow." I said, "Okay." I was the shortest person in Beaumont Hospital to date to be off a psychological watch because I don't play that game because I ask you questions. I'm crazy, and that's what we got to quit letting people tell us that asking questions and want to know why and the why behind it and look into that. Our kids are not inquisitive. They don't even care no more. You just give them the answers and they want it. They don't work for the answers. They don't want to work for the answers. They don't want to care the reason behind. And that's what we got to go back to being the reason behind stuff because it trends. These people, one of the main reasons why when it come down to me talking about trauma and latching on to things because a lot of people are walking around with things that they carry and holding on. and that trauma is still there. They ain't worked through that trauma, and then that stuff works. Your blood pressure, your health, all of these bad feelings and emotions and that anger, and you get stressed out, stroke out. This is all connected in one. I was just saying that our minds, our body, our soul, and our spirit all gotta be in line. Okay, I'm hurt. I might be hurt physically, but then I gotta heal still mentally. I gotta heal. Oh, I have some experiences growing up when I was little that I need to talk about. Some things that happen in the relationship that people don't know about. They give people when you can start sitting down and talking to get with people, you'll know certain things are triggers and certain things trigger you. And so certain things you familiarize with, you are comfortable hurt and trauma that you're comfortable with, that you just accept it from the next person because you're so used to getting it. It's all types of things of why people do things. I'm a big person. You can't put your hand in my face and talk to me.
Right.
That's a trigger.
After this show done, we should go live and talk about that. Triggers, likes, and don't like.
Right, because
not during this show.
Yeah, so real quick, because we like.
Oh, we are. Oh my God, yeah. Hey, Jerica.
The attention span of a
right, because
person
people
is about 8 minutes, but
so that's cool.
So, real quick before we go, start on the end with you, food stamps. Why did you get into podcasting and why is it important to you right now?
Well, once again, shout out Topics of Tequila. Mari, what up, bro? Once again.
Mari, what up? Great Super Bowl party. The 49ers lost, but go ahead.
Yeah. I've been around a lot of different things, man. Of course, we all been in the streets and shit and all that. But I done did some shit, man. Like far as other than street shit and all the other type of shit we all been through. I done went to the White House twice. I done visited Clan.
You was actually in or you stood outside the gate?
No, I was in it. And I stood outside
I stood outside the gate when I went there.
Yeah, I was in that motherfucker twice. I went inside over all that shit. But I mean that, you know what I'm saying? And
they had German Shepherds in there?
They had chicks that look like German
Shepherds. They shouldn't have allowed you in. I thought she was on the list.
No, I ain't on the list. I'm good.
You had your dreads at the same time too?
I had ball hair.
Oh, okay. That's why you got it. That's why you got it.
That's why.
But all that combined, that's why I thank God for the struggle. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to struggle to prosper. So all that combined with the stuff that I learned as being a young guy, I learned a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? Positive and negative, of course. Positive, and negative. It comes in life. So that made me want to talk about things, my experiences I've been through in life. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't all glorifying. It ain't all like I got money. It ain't all like I'm broke. But at the same time, it's just experiences in life.
So podcast is a release.
Yes, the podcast was really cool. And what's funny is that I was getting approached before me and Mari even started doing the podcast.
I can see
by different people, like women,
I can see it too.
women, other like women, a lot of other brothers like Stamp. What's up, bro? And
what was the women saying?
Can we do a podcast together? Let's do this. I got the equipment.
Hidden agenda.
I mean, it was older women too. It ain't just like young.
They get
I know. Trust me. Still trying to get his groove back. Whatever.
I was like, go ahead.
But
I was
yeah, but so with that right there, man, it was like just we need a voice of opinion of nowadays because we in the middle of this new generation, and plus we got the knowledge we know from old school shit. So we need us to talk about shit now that's irrelevant, like the kids that need to hear this shit. Because a lot of people ain't teaching their kids the fundamentals of life. Mm-hmm. So this is a start. Podcasting to start. You know what I'm saying?
So tell us a little something about Topics of Tequila real quick.
Topics of Tequila with me and Mari, we talk about a lot of good things. Like we talk about mental health. Like I think it's good for any podcast to talk about that because you want to expand people's horizons and let them know it's a better world out here. We talk about mental health, eating pussy. We talk about whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? But the whole thing about it is though.
All head.
The whole thing about it is we want everybody to enjoy what we talk about. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is, we can make jokes out of it, but it's still real and it's humoring at the same time. So we want everybody, any audience that's listening, to really enjoy themselves and feel good about whatever we talk about because you all can relate. Like saying, well, It's Our Opinion podcast. We had a dope little podcast the other day. We did.
Wait, it's not
Me,
little.
Jay. Huh?
It's not little.
He said dope little.
No, I mean dope little. I mean, well, it's not little. I mean, I'm saying.
We know what you
But
saying. We gotta do that when people say little.
Yeah, you
we
can't
say it and don't know.
Hey,
we
because
say
think
it.
about it, when your girl mad at you or somebody
she
mad
say
at
that
you, your
little
little, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
your little job you got, your little, that's what
Well,
I
I mean, because we didn't put it all into it that time. I said little because we could have went longer.
No, but people, we say that indirectly.
I know, like little,
yeah,
like
we
ain't nothing like
yeah,
that. No, I ain't shooting. I ain't shooting shit. I'm doing down at all.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm a part of this shit, I mean, no. So it ain't like that. It's just in the fact that
Well, I thought he was
it's just
gonna
we did a
open those
podcast.
chips up.
We did a podcast the other day, which is dope. But I'm saying, we touched on a couple areas and shit.
Yeah, this thing got
But-
munchies.
Right.
But go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, but I'm saying we touched on a couple areas, so that was dope. It was something that needed to be said, though.
Yeah.
Like even right now, even this podcast, I applaud y'all. Your podcast, Jay. You know what I'm saying? Because what you saying is real. We got a lot of real brothers
Right.
on this panel. So
That's what makes it so unique.
I mean, and that is though, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all talk past the mic.
Right.
You caught me good with that question.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there just
Yeah, you know.
chill, my back fuck with me and shit.
Right.
I'm gonna realize, I'm like, oh, but yeah, go
All
ahead,
right,
Jay.
man, Jay, Bob's Crazy Podcast, where did the name come from? What was the inspiration behind it? And how do you feel about this Our Opinion Podcast?
Well, I start with it's in Our Opinion podcast. Like, I think it's dope that you get 3 different people, 3 different views, and we all podcasters. So that's what makes the show dope. We all have our own point of view. Some stuff we share the same idea. Sometimes we don't, but it's dope that we are alpha males that got strong opinions and we open minded. Like we not so. It's this way or that way. We all can say something and we'll scratch our head and be like, damn, that makes sense.
Yeah. Look,
so
a lot of people don't understand what an alpha male is.
Yeah.
Alpha male doesn't mean dominate the whole situation. Alpha male means listen, learn, and understand what's going on.
You comfortable in your skin. You know what I'm saying? So you still open to learn.
You open to learning. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
No, that's good.
But you got it. That's a fact. And that's how I look at it, like how we are. Like, it's times when we all said something, we be like, damn, I never looked at it like that.
Yeah.
Even this episode with Judas said some stuff. I never looked at it because I understand healing and everything, but it's like, it ain't no shot clock on it. But at the same token, what I want to do more research on, when is it like to the point where it's like, okay, we getting there, we not getting there. Yeah. So I don't think it's a shot clock. It ain't no 24 seconds to you out. Right, it's a learning process, but that's my thing. But what I like about like us is we just bring in all podcasters together. It's like an all-star team. Yeah. And then with me, while that's crazy, I feel like my show is dope because one episode I could be like a panel where I got different voices on. Another time I could just be interviewing somebody. So like me interviewing people, to me, it's a highlight because I'm interviewing dope people. That's superstars in my eyes. The only difference between us and people who are making millions is we just don't know this person. So it's dope to get an interview where you understand somebody and you walk away feeling like, damn, I know this person. It's a dope person. Yeah. Now, one time I had somebody on my show that you didn't be like, you learned something from. Whether it was their business, their company, they feel, whatever it is, you're going to learn something. And feel like you're going to walk away knowing, dang, I learned something about this person. I learned something about the host. Yeah. I learned something about both of them. So that's what I like about my podcast. I interview all types of people. I have different type of people on. And we joke, we laugh, we talk shit. Some of our episodes is some of the biggest episodes. And, I'll be back in March. I ain't going to even give it no time. I'll be back soon. But I want to keep building on what we building on. Keep being guests with you guys, and my platform gonna come. The radio station gonna come. I got big things coming. This summer is just gonna be the one for all of us. So thanks for having me on, guys.
Oh yeah, anytime, bro. And Judas, for you, bro. What is a goal for you for the Mix Podcast with Fresh and Judas? And also, when are you bringing Heaven and Hell back?
Oh, so you're gonna do that on purpose?
Yeah, it's intentional.
Well, let's see. A goal for Enemy Podcast would be, you know what? That would be a good goal.
Okay, that's cool. That could be a good goal.
So I think so. You know what? Any goal, yes, any goal that you set for Enemy Podcast is a good goal, right?
Okay.
Because let me tell you why. Because I know we're gonna make it, and we're gonna reach that goal, whatever goal it is. I mean, the simplest goal could be like, like getting more content.
How many milligrams was it?
You know
I
what?
have no idea.
Long story short, I'm fucked up right now. I feel good. I done had it at a
Right, you know what I'm saying? Just go ahead.
But
Just
listen,
gracefully
but
bow down.
listen,
He gonna fight it through it.
Trying,
He gonna fight it through it.
And so,
He sounded crazy.
and so I'm gonna do my first episode. I want to do it's gonna come soon. It can't be in March though. It's gonna probably be in April. Yeah, and the reason why is because I want to change some things on it and add some things on it. But in March, I'm going to do the Book of Proverbs. I'm gonna do a chapter a day.
I like that.
In March, and so that's gonna be real good to look out. And it's just gonna be like a nice talk about the chapter, point out some good things out of it, some and how to put that in today's life in real life.
For the people who don't know, what is the Book of Proverbs?
It's the book of the Bible.
I mean,
for people who don't know, I know he knows.
Of course, it's the book of the Bible.
It's the book of the Bible that was written by Solomon, King Solomon. The reason why I actually like King Solomon, and the reason why I like the Book of Proverbs is because King Solomon is something that's not just somebody in the Bible. He was actually historical, and he was actually in history, and he's actually a regular person. So it's not like we can't deny anything that he says or anything that he did because it's proof that he's real and that it happened. So when I go through the Proverbs and you read the Book of Wisdom, and you talk about it, and a lot of things that people say Proverbs, a lot of cliches that people say are in there. A lot of the little sneak peeks that we be saying and we don't know where it's come from. Mm-hmm. It's in there. It's in Proverbs. This is a real good book and keep you calm, mellow. It makes you a better person.
It definitely does.
And it gives you some good wisdom. Because sometimes I'd be like, I remember reading it when I was going through it again, and I remember that some days I really needed what was said in there because either I was going through it or experiencing it. Mm-hmm. So it's nothing wrong with that. And I love to use this, and I learn from everything: good, bad, ugly, happy, sad incidents. So I'm that person. So when sometimes I know I get weird people out when you go through stuff, or somebody or something sad, they expect you to be this way, and I'm not. Well, that's because I'm looking at it. I learned to look at things differently.
Yeah. The funny thing about the Bible real quick, I started off with Proverbs, then the Psalms, and then started reading the book.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, I started off doing that. So
I mean, just learning to read things. Picking up back to get even above. There are so many self-help books and different things, different books that can mature you, grow you. That's another way of investing in yourself. Like investing in the Mix Podcast. Another goal is to invest more into the Mix Podcast so that these investments can be seen and shown that we are, we out here and we in the contending boxing match with everybody else. Because I watch a lot of podcasts, all podcasts. Good, bad, ugly ones. I watch them all, and I don't think there's ever one that you just be like, it's just I learned from it. It may be the worst podcast out there, but I've learned a lot of things from it. So that's why I want people to be able to just be like, look at us. But I want us to know that we just real, genuine people.
I want to say hats off to y'all reading the Bible anyway. I mean, for y'all even taking the time to try to learn the Bible and read it. I haven't got to that point yet. I mean, I used to have a point to where like reading a thick book, I'm like, man, I ain't about to read all that. I ain't talking about the Bible per se.
Right.
Just
reading
the
book.
Real quick before we get out of here, cuz I got an easy fix for that. Audio.
Audio.
No. But hold on. Let me finish.
Because he do audio.
I know that's cool. No, that's cool. The dope part about it is though. So my first book I read, but I ain't finished it though because I lost the book. It was the coldest winter ever by Sister Soldier.
Yeah.
And that was a book that caught my attention. It looks like one of them things.
Yeah.
That had me wanting to start reading a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fluent reader. I can read good. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow.
Yeah, but I mean, so we said audio. That's cool, but I like to read that shit.
I don't mean like, oh wow, like it's amazing that you can read.
No,
You
no,
knew
no,
what you was saying.
Yeah, I'm like, oh.
You knew what you was saying. You made
Hey,
it worse, but
hey,
go ahead.
Why you hit me under the table? Like he just hit me under the table. I'm like, bro, that's not what I
We knew
did.
what you was saying. You made it worse. We tried to clarify. I'm not calling you stupid. I'm just saying. I'm shocked you can read.
I'm like, no, I'm sorry you can see. I'm sorry you can see.
If you do it for real.
I'm bad.
Hey, man.
Say, I'm on Lola ain't do nothing to this.
I'm just here trying to figure out, is that an Autobot hat for real?
Nah.
What is that?
It's a Black
This
Panther.
is Black
Oh,
Panther.
Black Panther. Okay, no, that's dope. It's sweet.
It's an Autobot.
No,
It actually looks like
That deals
Dude,
with Decepticons.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's
what
the
the
guy.
fuck?
Yeah, people do say that though.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
I
such
thought
a
that
guy.
was
Oh man, it's stupid
That's
fun.
what-
But no, it's in the mix, y'all. We chill out in the mix. I'm full
Look,
style.
we gonna be on Instagram, guys. Go
We about to
follow
go
us.
on Instagram Live right
Yeah, we
now.
about to go there now. But look, y'all, hey, great show. Please go back and check. It's very insightful. Before Judas got high, he was on fire.
I don't know. I never paid attention. I'm
Yeah.
still on fire.
He's still on fire.
ass-
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, he's
the
still on
heavy
fire.
ass hat on. Isn't it?
Right.
Heavy
He's
ass
sweating.
hat.
He can't wait to take it off.
Yeah,
He
that
wants-
move.
he
Look
wants
at
y'all
this.
to-
I'm gonna
he wants
show
y'all to see his
y'all.
boss
Those
spot.
who waited to the
You gotta
end.
make the radio
Those-
go
Oh
to
yeah,
the
for
room.
those who
Those who waited to the
it's
end.
free.
This is why I gotta go get my hair cut. Look at this.
Turn around. Ooh, Danny Glover style.
Hey, fuck it. Hey, he ain't got no hair. I ain't got no teeth. Fuck it. Hey, man. No.
Right.
But
All
it's
right.
all-
And
it's
Brother
all
X
love.
today he was awesome.
Yeah.
I thought he would. I knew he went to the Mars every day this week.
He
He
said the
came.
line.
He came, right? He
Oh,
came.
yeah.
I was
Brother
feeling
X, you gotta be calling Brother X. James is on fire. Food Stamps doing this thing.
I was low key today, man. I've been chilling, man.
Yeah,
know
but
what I'm
Nah,
saying?
you
No,
doing
you
your
still-
thing.
no, you
Yeah.
I've been on the back pain.
Nah, that shit whooping his ass.
That
He
chick-
like, I gotta
But go check
Hey,
us
we
out.
gotta give Food Stamps some cushion in them
Yeah.
chairs.
Right. Yeah. I
We
We
gonna
about
need
to
some
go
cushion.
live though.
We better go live, but again, thank y'all for tuning in to this podcast. Late Night Talk with Fresh and Judas. It's really late because it's what, about 11:30?
Yeah.
We late.
I like
Thank y'all for staying to the end. You got the treat with Judas with the bald head. Fresh, Judas, Jay,
I'm about to look good
Stamps.
tomorrow. I'm
Hey
gonna
man,
look my hair
we
cut.
here. Check us out Wednesday, 7:30.
Check us
It's
out.
Our Opinion Podcast. Myself,
And
James, Stamps, Tequila, Wow, Mix.
yeah.
We out.
And what
We
y'all,
can't hit the stop button. So go ahead, just do your thing. Hurry up, or Judas hit the
I'm
stop
about to
button.
say, and tell us what y'all think. Leave a comment on what the
Yeah,
question
please
you
do.
asked earlier about the women. Is it cool for women to?
One
The
more
pay-
thing.
Is it cool for
No,
women
go
to pay? Oh, is it cool for women to pay for give guys money, or is it cool for a guy to accept money from women? I mean, so that was the question. Just go ahead and comment below, whatever, you know what I'm saying.
Check my page out on YouTube. Wow, that's
Right.
crazy. Space